Just recently, the former CEO of Konga passed on after an alleged mental ill health. Now, the family came forward to refute the idea that he was suffering from a mental ill health. Now, all of that is not my point. My point is his marriage that crashed over irreconcilable differences. What are these irreconcilable differences and how can they be reconciled? In this video, I'd like to share those points with you. Now, he's not the only business mogul who has suffered such fate. In fact, I discovered recently that a female entrepreneur who came to me for business consultation had also suffered such fate. Now, all of these necessitated this video, and I hope that you will learn if you listen. But before I go there, if you're new to this channel, please hit that subscribe button and also turn on your notification. Don't fail to share this video with as many friends of yours as possible. There are a few questions I'd like to address in this video, and I hope that you will learn as you listen. Now, the first question I'd like to address is, what are men and women looking for in life, and how can these affect their relationship? My first answer is, men traditionally desire opportunity, which is often presented as risk. Now, because of the risk appetite of men, they tend to pursue any slight chance of opportunity at the risk of any other thing that is not high on their scale of preference. Now, that is how men behave. Seeing a slight chance of opportunity, they pursue. On the other hand, women desire security, which makes them abhor risk. Her desire for security could be the reason why she would sabotage a relationship if things don't go as planned. So if there's any lack of security for any length of time, she could destroy her relationship by disrespecting the man. While the man is wondering why all this disrespect when I'm making the move for the both of us. Now, these are the few answers to that first question. I've also seen men who had to fast track their process just so that they don't lose their relationship or their marriage. Now, because the process was fast tracked, they tend to lose out on the molding impact on their lives. So if the man falls back, he can't replicate that result because he didn't learn the ropes while passing through the process. Now, these are important points you should keep in mind. Evidently, both are looking for something different. They're desiring something different in life. Now, the next question I'd like to address, is it possible that these can be reconciled? Is it possible that both parties can know what each other wants? Of course, that's a valid question. But again, it erupts the question that if my partner knows what I want, they may tend to act in a certain way just to tick my boxes. So I would have to keep my cards to my chest and allow them unravel themselves. These are valid questions. However, if you consider that you have a relationship with somebody and you should know what they want as much as you know what you want, it removes every form of bias in that system. So you can trust each other because you know what he wants. Now, it's okay that you know what you want and he knows what she wants. Another angle is the loss of patience. The loss of patience has turned the relationship dynamics. So the lady doesn't want to take the easy road for someone she has as a partner in a relationship. Now, these are things that cause these irreconcilable differences. So she creates lofty dreams as though there is no reality. Man, on the other hand, could also be mounting his own pressure. Keep in mind that these things happen. Now, what is my take in all this? First, communicate effectively and frequently. Communication is how you expose all these irreconcilable differences and address them. Now, number two is agree on a plan. Now, once you have communicated, agree that this is our plan going forward. This is how we should do things and get it to the right place. Now, remember, it's both of you against the world. It's not one of you against the other. It's important that you keep that in mind. Now, communicate effectively, agree on a plan, and walk that plan religiously. Follow that plan as though your life depends on it. It is sheer wickedness when there is inadequate communication and a plan agreed upon but it is not followed. These must not happen if there is an adequate communication, a plan agreed upon that should be followed religiously. Now here is my final take, and I'd like to read you a passage and a scripture. I'm reading Ecclesiastes chapter 4 verse 8 and 9. There is one alone, and there is not a second. Yea, he hath neither child nor brother, yet is there no end of all his labor, neither is his eye satisfied with riches. Neither saith he, for whom do I labor and bereave my soul of good? This is also vanity. Verse 9. Two are better than one because they have a good reward for their labor. Now this is a very interesting scripture which I just read. It creates a vivid contrast between two pictures. There is one who has not a second, not a brother, not a child, not anyone upon the face of the earth, but he labors as though he has a family. He is laboring and never asking himself, why am I bereaving myself of all this good? Why am I not satisfied? Why do I not get to the point where I could ease off? That is a picture. Now he calls that picture vanity because at the end of his labor, who will be there to receive the reward? He's laboring and tearing himself apart, striving day and night, but there is no one to receive his labor. Now he creates another picture that two are better than one. By saying two are better than one, it is an obvious fact here that you cannot possibly pursue whatever you're pursuing alone without a help or someone who will be there for you. Now, of course, you have heard that one will chase 1,000 and two will chase 10,000. Now, that is not arithmetic progression. That may be geometric progression because one would expect that two will only chase 2,000. But no, it said two will chase 10,000. Now, that shows you how better two is to one. Now, it says they would have a good reward for their labor. Not for his labor, not for her labor, for their labor. So it considers the labor of these two, even though it may be predominantly done by one, but it considers it as their labor. Now these are some of the facts that I want to state out here for you, that when you have a relationship, build it and hold it firm, and you will receive a good reward for their labor. Now, in case you're new to this channel, please hit that subscribe button and turn on your notifications. Don't fail to like this video and share with your friends, as many as possible, till I come your way next time. Peace.